Welcome, one and all, to the Friday edition of Multicolored Hats, the podcast that looks at the digital dumpster fire of the week and tries to find the marshmallows. I'm your host, Kip, and it is Friday, August 8, 2025. This was the week OpenAI finally unleashed GPT-5, promising it's like talking to a PhD, which is great if you enjoy being corrected about everything. 1, 2. It was the week we learned that hackers are no longer just using AI to write phishing emails. They're now breaking into the AI itself. 3. And it was the week Europe's grand plan to regulate the robots officially kicked in, while here in the US, our grand plan is still, apparently, just to make sure the robots aren't too woke. 4, 5. So grab your coffee, look busy, and let's get into it. First up, the big one. After months of hype, leaks, and cryptic tweets, OpenAI finally pulled the curtain back on its next-generation model, GPT-5. The launch event on Thursday was a masterclass in Silicon Valley ambition, with CEO Sam Altman declaring that while GPT-4 was like talking to a college student, GPT-5 is like having a PhD-level expert in anything, any area you need, on demand. 1, 2. Fantastic. I can't wait to have my grammar corrected by a multi-billion-dollar supercomputer while I'm just trying to order a pizza. The new model is being billed as unified, meaning it combines the fast response capabilities of older models with the slower, more intense reasoning of their research models. Basically, it decides for you how much it needs to think about your question, which is a level of condescension I usually only get from my cat. 2. It's being rolled out to all users, with paying customers getting higher usage limits and access to even smarter versions. 1. They've even added new personality styles, so you can now have your PhD-level expert respond as a cynic or a nerd. 1. Finally, an AI that can perfectly replicate the experience of talking to my friends in high school. Progress. But while OpenAI is busy building our new robot brains, hackers are busy trying to break into them. A chilling new report from CrowdStrike this week reveals a major shift in the threat landscape. Adversaries aren't just using AI as a weapon anymore. They're treating AI as the target. 6. The report highlights a 136% increase in cloud intrusions in the first half of this year alone, with hackers specifically exploiting vulnerabilities in AI platforms to gain initial access to corporate networks. 6. They cited a flaw in a popular AI workflow tool called Langflow AI that allowed for unauthenticated remote code execution. 6. In simple terms, the very tools companies are rushing to deploy to get an AI advantage are becoming the new unlocked backdoors to their entire digital kingdom. It's a beautiful irony. We're so excited about the new high-tech alarm system, we forgot to lock the front door it's connected to. And speaking of unlocked doors, it's been another banner week for data breaches. On August 6, French telecom giant Bouygues disclosed that a cyberattack had compromised the personal data of 6.4 million customers, including contact details and bank account numbers. 7. Not to be outdone, Columbia University announced on August 5 that a hack back in May compromised the data of over 860,000 students, applicants, and employees, including social security numbers and academic histories. 3. And to round out the trifecta, networking giant Cisco confirmed on August 7 that a hacker successfully used a voice phishing, or vishing, attack to trick an employee and steal user profile information from a third-party CRM system. 8. It's a potent reminder that for all our talk of AI and advanced threats, sometimes all it takes is one convincing phone call or one bad password to spill the data of millions. While the private sector is playing a frantic game of cat and mouse, Europe is trying to build a better mousetrap. On August 2, a whole new slate of provisions from the landmark EUI Act officially went into effect. 9, 10. This is the big one, folks. Providers of general-purpose AI models now have to maintain detailed technical documentation, publish summaries of their training data, and establish a strategy to comply with copyright law. 10. The EU's new AI office is also officially up and running, tasked with overseeing these powerful models. 11. It's a structured, top-down approach to governance that stands in stark contrast to what's happening in the US, where the Senate recently voted 99-1 to prevent a federal ban on state-level AI laws, ensuring a glorious 50-state patchwork of rules. And of course, this all follows the White House's AI action plan from last week, which included an executive order focused on preventing woke AI. 5. So, while Europe is worried about transparency and copyright, we're worried our chatbots are reading too much Judith Butler. Priorities. And finally, if you're a cybersecurity professional, I hope you're sleeping well, because you have about 10 minutes. A new report from Sysdig this week highlights the terrifying speed of modern cloud attacks, noting that a breach can now go from initial compromise to data exfiltration in under 10 minutes. 12. In response, they're proposing a new 555 cloud detection and response benchmark. The goal? Detect a threat in 5 seconds, investigate it in 5 minutes, and respond within the next 5 minutes. 12. Let that sink in. 5 seconds. That's not a security plan. That's a reaction time test for a fighter pilot. We're now in an era where the only way to fight the machines is with faster machines, creating an automated arms race where the humans are mostly just spectators, hoping our AI is better than their AI. What a relaxing thought to end the week on. Feeling a step behind? Is your brain still booting up while the rest of the world is running at petaflop speeds? Are you tired of reading about a security breach before you've finished your first cup of coffee? You need Cognitive Overdrive, the only energy drink infused with nootropic algorithms and pure, weaponized focus. Cognitive Overdrive doesn't just wake you up, it upgrades your firmware. Each can is packed with ethically sourced data points and a proprietary blend of quantum-entangled caffeine. Side effects may include seeing the world in JSON, dreaming in Python, and the unshakable feeling that your cat is trying to fish you. Cognitive Overdrive. It's not just an energy drink, it's a patch for your brain. And that's our show. We've learned that our new AI expert is here, our old security measures are obsolete, and our robot girlfriends are just around the corner. I'm Kip, and this has been Multicolored Hats. Stay cynical, but stay informed.